Welcome to this beautiful Victorian villa in the suburbs of Birmingham. Known to explorers as Mucky Mansion due to the fact that it used to be full of rubbish, it was up until recently lived in by squatters who used it as a cannabis grow house, and strangely it was them who cleared all the rubbish out. I don't have an exact date as when the house was built, but it was sometime between 1881 and 1891, as the first time the street it's on appears on any census is 1891, so presumably the house and street were built around the same time. Birmingham at this time was expanding as a city, and more of these Victorian suburbs were popping up. The house is on 3 floors and has 8 bedrooms, and going back through the census we can see that some large families lived here. In 1891 we have William H. Harkey and his wife Ellen living here. William and Ellen have 10 children. William is 46 and he is a sculptor and fine art dealer, and Ellen is 39. Their eldest child is Emily M. and she is 18. Next is Frederick M, age 17, and he is an art student. W. Augustus is 16 and he is a clerk. Then we have Kate H, age 13, Olive, aged 11, Dorothy, age 9, Edith M, age 7, and Gladys M, age 5, and they are all listed as scholars. Finally, we have Ferdinand L, age 3, and Julian A, age just 1 month old. Also in the house we have an Eileen Witchard, age 31, and she is a governess and teacher of music. 21-year-old Kate Reeder, who is a nursemaid, and Sarah Venable, who is 47 and a cook. Looking at the 1901 census, the same family are here, but the census transcriber has deciphered their surname as Starkey. The handwriting is quite hard to read. We still have William and Ellen here. William is 54 and Ellen 47, and it shows that discrepancies in their age, and this does always fascinate me. William is now listed as an artist. I tried researching him but found no results, but he must have done quite well for himself. Frederick M is 27 and a commercial traveller, which was a travelling sales representative for a company or merchandiser. He may have worked for his father or one of the many goldsmiths or jewellery makers in the nearby jewellery quarter. Also in the house are Kate H, age 23, Olive, age 21, Dorothy, age 19, Edith M, age 17, Gladys M, age 15, Leslie F, who on the 1891 census is down as Ferdinand L, and age 13, and Julian A, age 10. Missing are Emily M, who would be 28, and W. Augustus, who would be 26. Emily possibly has got married, and W. Augustus could possibly have either got married or moved away with a job. On this census there is only one servant in the house now, and that's Jenny S. Smith, age 21, and she is listed as a domestic. Moving on to 1911, and there is a new family in the house. Wilfred Bernard Mole is age 46 and employed as a goldsmith. With him is his son Kenneth Lloyd Mole, age 13 and a scholar. Wilfred is listed as married, but no wife is mentioned. Living with them are 3 servants. Sarah Catherine Stanley, age 62, and she is a lady housekeeper. Ada Ludlow, a 27-year-old cook domestic, and Mary Frances Walton, age 20, and she is a housemaid domestic. Checking on the 1921 census, I see that Kenneth Lloyd Mole survived the First World War. I don't know if he ever was conscripted, but in 1921 he is staying as a visitor with a family called Ashworth in Salford. It states that Kenneth is working for his father's jewellery manufacturing company, but I don't have the answer as to why he's in Salford. 10 years later in 1921, and Wilfred Bernard Mole is still living in the house. He's now 56 and listed as a manufacturing goldsmith at Manley Mole Limited, Worston Lane in Birmingham. This was in the heart of the jewellery quarter. We know that his son Kenneth, who would be about 23 years old in 1921, is up in Salford. But there is another son, Edward L. Mole, aged 14, living with his father. Edward was at boarding school in Hampstead on the 1911 census when he was just 4 years old. Again, on this census there is no wife listed. Strangely, next to Edward's name it states that both his parents are alive. Like in 1911, there are 3 servants in this property, and they are Evelyn M. Corbett, aged 60, and she is a housekeeper, Lily Owen, aged 26, and she is a cook, and Elizabeth Parrott, an 18-year-old housemaid. We are also able to see who was living here in 1939 thanks to the 1939 register. The register was brought in at the beginning of the Second World War, and the information collected was then transferred onto individual registration cards for every man, woman and child in the United Kingdom. These cards had to be carried at all times and had to be shown if asked by a police officer. So in 1939 we have a Harold Rain, aged 55, and he is a pharmacist and optician. His wife Dora, aged 52, and she carries out unpaid domestic duties. Their daughter Nora, who is 25, and she is a dispenser, most probably at her father's pharmacy. And they have a Rose Bianchi, a 59-year-old widow, who is their cook. This beautiful villa once echoed with the sound of children and the hustle and bustle of daily life. The downstairs rooms would have been filled with chatter, and upstairs nursery rhymes and bedtime stories would have been heard. A large Sikh family was living here until recent years, but it seems they had financial difficulties through their business and had to leave. And after them came the cannabis growers, and the house has fallen on hard times, with various holes in the roof allowing water to get into the property. The beautiful interior is in danger of being lost unless someone is willing to take on this huge project. The house has been up for auction recently, but failed to meet its reserve of £695,000. It is due to go to auction again in October 2024, but until someone buys it, it remains quietly rotting away in this sleepy suburb of Birmingham. Welcome back. Right, I am in Birmingham, and I am just about to enter a huge Victorian villa. I think it's about 4 stories. I think there's possibly a basement as well. So we're going to see what it's like inside. It was a bit of an adventure getting round to this entry point. So I think it's going to be worth it though. Let's go and check it out. Right, so we're just coming into a lean-to, a summer house, but this house inside is huge. I mean, there's already a safe and I've seen a staircase. So let's go and check it out. Look at that safe. Some downstairs toilets. Now I do believe up until recently there was cannabis growers in here, but they've been cleared out and the house was up for auction. There's a sign outside saying it was up for auction on the 12th of September, so I don't know if it's sold. But look at that, there's a huge basement down there. There's rooms going off everywhere. Let's go and check out the kitchen. Don't know what that noise is. Sounds like there's running water somewhere. Someone's left their crisps behind. Definitely does sound like running water. Got the dartboard, look. house. Is that water or is that gas? So there's a massive staircase going upstairs, look. It's an amazing hall. And there's rooms going off to the side. Let's go and have a look. Jeez. It's very dark in here. Goodness. So all the wires hanging down. Is this where they were growing the cannabis? Probably. Oh yeah, look, there's a thing up there. Look at the panels. So I think a Sikh family lived in here before it was taken over. So I think there's going to be lots of gold. Sri Guru Nanak Devji. Would have been an amazing room. There's the good old servant's bell. Would have been a lovely bay window as well. Got another massive room here. Another lovely big bay window. It's like car parts everywhere. Just a bit random. Car seats. Yeah, looks like they were growing stuff in here as well. All the wires hanging down. It doesn't really smell, but then I presume you get the smell when you smoke it, do you? Ugh, horrible stuff. So back in the hallway, there's rooms going off everywhere, so I've just got to be careful I don't miss anything. I don't want to miss anything. I presume this goes out to the front door. Yeah, that's the front door. Pictures. Big old porch. And there's the front door. The windows. Here's the front doorbell. Oh, it doesn't work. That's a chunky old front door, isn't it? Wow. Love the wallpaper. Anyway, so this is where you would have come into from the front door. What an entrance. Oh, another door, another room over here. A window, isn't it beautiful? So another room here. Yeah, they're all used for growing. Another big beautiful window, but you can still see all the things hanging down, and the fireplace. I've got a hole in the ceiling up there, so I just have to be careful upstairs. There's a leak coming from somewhere. Right, we'll head up a floor, see what it's like. There's no handrail. Go up and see what's up here. Right, so we're on the first floor and there's some bedrooms. The good old copper thieves have been in by the looks of it. Jesus, how many rooms are there? There's got one room here. Just got to be careful because there's holes in the floor from you know who. Big window. I presume this would have been a bathroom. There's a hole in the ceiling, look. Oh. Well, it might have been a bathroom. It goes back out onto the landing. Don't know. So this room has got 2 doors into it. So there's another room here, which I'm presuming was a little boy's room. Got his certificates up on the wall. Some more pictures. Another beautiful bay window. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Bet that looks creepy at night. And then another room up here. Every room they've grown stuff in. Mental. God, this room's huge. What a lovely room. Whoever buys this house, I'm very jealous, but it's going to take a lot of work. They're going to have to spend millions. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? What a fabulous room. It's a beautiful house. Absolutely beautiful. I'd love it. That looks like it was a bathroom. All the copper piping's gone, look. These rooms are weird that they can get in 2 ways into bathrooms. You'd have to make sure that both doors were locked, wouldn't you? Otherwise you'd be disturbed on the toilet. Very strange. But I mean, we're in Birmingham and it's so quiet. I love it. Right, moving on. Oh shit. That was a bathroom. I'm not going in there. I can stay on the floor. Another toilet. Lovely. I think that was another toilet. I use the word was. There's a little room on the end here, which could have been a bathroom maybe. No, I think it was a little kid's room, look. Little car wallpaper. So far I think they had 2 little boys, the people who lived here. The floor, everything's been ripped up. And they make a hole, water gets in and it just goes down and down and down. And then we've got this last bedroom, which is the biggest, but look at the hole in the ceiling. Good grief. And the holes in the floors. God, it's going to take a lot of work in it. Gosh, it's a big room. It's like mirrors in the corners. What's that about? Ooh, that's a bit freaky, the mirrors in the corners. Oh, Jesus. There's some more. Are they called gurus? Pardon my ignorance. But yeah, another big window. But look at the state of this wall. Look at that. Jesus, that's where the water's come in. Just gone straight down to the bottom floors. I'll have to Google whether it did sell at auction. But look at that. What a mess. You know it's bad when there's foliage growing out of your bedroom wall. That's weird. Look, you can see the stairs going up, but they're now behind this door. So if they've been boxed off, would it have been another open staircase? It's weird. Right, we'll go up another level. Yes, the staircase has been closed in. It's weird. See how bad it is up here. Lots more rooms. It's very light up here. Right, so we've got 4 rooms coming off the landing. I've got this one here. Jeez, you can see it right down, look. There's lots of photos. Little teddy. Look at that massive big window. And then what was, I think, a bathroom. Looks like it was a bathroom. They've taken the doors off and they've had to lay them across. You can see the ceiling that's coming away. And we've got a room straight in front of us, more car parks and BMW. Oh my God, there's a whole bloody car in here. God, this is a big room. It's a whole car. Yeah, another grow room. Not sure what the car parks are all about. But it's a long room. random car parts. I mean, they've had to carry them all up them stairs, which is just random. I mean, there's new, what's that? Garden seat covers and a parasol. There's a whole steering wheel block. There's 3 of them. 4. And then we've just got a last room here. Just got to be careful where I step. Look at that. All the water's coming in. But they're big rooms, aren't they? Would be a absolutely stunning house, renovated. So we've got a table, football tableware. There is an attic all the way up there. I presume that is the only access, and it just looks like it's roof space to me. I think this is more the attic up here. Right, I think that's everything. Apart from, you know where, my favourite places. We'll double check we've looked around everything, but I think it's just the cellar. Right, time to head down to the cellar. Oh, some old shoes on the side. Right, it's going down. My God, it's just full of stuff. It's just rammed with stuff. Is that a hot tub? Jacuzzi? A car tyre? Just car parts. Oh, I think it was a garage. They look like garage doors down the bottom. Okay. Right, that is the inside. Let's go and have a look at the outside. There you go, there's a shell of a car over there. I wonder if it was a BMW.